Hello everyone, I'm Tasi and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I am a idiot. Well, if you saw my last video, you would know that I collected the axe from here. This is where Kunesh's axe was, and I was told to collect the debt, and I didn't know how to. I thought it was a bug, maybe? Or maybe I just didn't know how to do it, and it turns out I just didn't know how to do it. Because if you come into the house, and turn right. See this thing that looks like a stool here? That isn't a stool. That is a chest. After you beat the crap out of Kunish, you get his keys, you open it up, and the hammer and nails are just right there. It just took me a minute after the last episode to look it up, and I got the stuff. Now it's on to the rest. I can go to this guy, talk to him. For some reason, it's going to take a while to talk to him. Okay, there we go. Let us trade. Can I not sell this stuff to you? Oh, sell. There we go. That's what I want. Sell the axe, the hammer, and the nails. Oh yeah, and I picked up some nettle. I just found it on the ground behind Kunesh's house. And okay, so now how do I just go to haggle? Nah, I'm not going to. I'm just going to close the deal. I don't want to risk messing it up by haggling with him. Let's talk to him. I should have enough for charcoal now. For ES. So let's add, need 10, accept. Basket. I wonder if I should haggle with him. But this doesn't seem like the sort of thing that I need to haggle for. It's just charcoal. Whatever. There we go.
Hey,
before
Pip,
I go to my father.
do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring?
I want to learn the craft of warfaring. I want to sword.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Great wound.
Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man.
Yeah.
And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Oh, hell yeah. Let's do this thing.
Yes?
All right. I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
We'll just lead the way and I'll follow you, dude. I have nowhere else to be. It's not like I have to help my father with making a sword or anything. Yeah. That is a pretty sweet looking sword you got there though, dude. Can't wait till I get one. I think this game's gonna turn out to be pretty fun. And after the last debacle with the whole Kunish thing, I have a better idea of how this game is going to go. Very poorly for me, but fun. Fun and frustrating. Alright, let's do this. Let's learn the ways of the sword.
So, can we get started?
We can. Oh, okay.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
I'm moving, dude. I'm moving.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Can do. I'll just slash.
The point
Okay.
of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Jab. Okay.
Good, good. Let's try something else. One
Okay, there's
strike
only 3.
I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time.
I've already been doing
As soon
that.
as you land one blow, follow it with another.
I was doing that the entire time, bro. Okay.
Now you'll get... Now you'll...
Alright, what's next? Do I get to defend now?
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight.
So that was
You have
it?
to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Alright. Whatever, dude. I guess I'll just not defend myself. I'll just swing and swing and swing. Father, I'm back. So, when I was training before, but did I get this hand wound from training? Because if so, that's one bad splinter. Ouch. Unless we weren't using wooden swords. But we decided to use wooden swords now? I don't know. Father, I got everything.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Are you serious right now? Okay. Okay. I can deal with this. I can handle it. First on the list, find out how much ale is. Bianca, where are you? Oh, jeez. Everything's turning blue. Breathe, man, breathe. Bianca. I still can't get a good vision on what your personality is. A good view.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for Father.
You want me to get it for you?
Aye. And a smile from you.
Did I have to pay for it?
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Okay. Wait, I thought she said it was on her, and then I paid her 0.2 of a coin, apparently. Whatever that is. Here's 2/10 of a coin. Okay, father, here's your fucking alcohol. You happy now?
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Oh, jeez, finally.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad.
Ooh.
That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Fire up the forge.
By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe. And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Hey, I didn't do anything.
Yes. Look
don't
me
have
in
dirt
the
on
eye,
me.
Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
Yeah, they're below me anyway.
Well, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Yes.
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what?
Yeah.
You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember,
Precisely.
Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
Yes. I agree 100% with what he says.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Welcome to How It's Made, the game. Medieval era edition.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Ooh.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
I like the voice acting in this game. It's nice so far. Ooh.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you alright?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, whoever you are. Daughter of what's-his-face? Person who wants nails. Okay, so... here. Man, I've got to get used to what the trunks look like here. Okay, take the nail. I should take the bandage too. Bandages. What is that? Within 1 minute will cure light wounds or dispel hangover effects. I'll take that too. Boom. Here you go, Teresa.
That will do. Go and get those damn nails.
I
Here are those nails
did.
you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Will you be going to the dance this evening?
Bring
We
those
will.
nails and don't keep Teresa waiting.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Father, please. I already did.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
In which there will be no fire. Go, Father. Show that stick who's boss.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Ooh.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
No wonder I just
You
use
still
wooden
have a lot
swords.
to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going
And
on
beat.
about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
I thought that was someone coming to kill us.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Kill my parents. That might actually happen. Sir Redhead and Sir Bald are here. Oh shit.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now.
Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
That's the hero's tragic backstory beginning right there. No, you leave, I'll go take care of something else. And then both parents die. The end.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out
on!
of time! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Link! Link! Oh no, Sir Bald. And they're gonna kill him right before his eyes. At least his father is. And maybe... Oh.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Yeah, you can outrun that horse.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Things are getting intense. Achievement. Yes. I still have all the same stuff. I have this quest item though. Apparently I can use it too. So that's neat. Oh! The fuck? Yo, bro. Chill. Okay. Okay. Don't fight. Run away as quickly as possible. Don't fight. Run. Am I still being chased? Who the fuck was that guy? Alright, where am I running to? What's the goal here? What's the plan?
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
Horse riding. Trot. Caps lock. Cover. Canter, faster pace. W and push shift twice. Follow path, left shift. Your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path you're on. Give him his head. Okay. Horse stamina. Okay.
Go to hell, you gutter beast!
You know I gotta try. Do I?
You'll burn in hell, you animals!
Oh, nope. Alright, bye.
God almighty, no. Leave me alone.
How do I sheath my blade? Oh, whatever. Get me the fuck out of here. I've already died once, I don't want to die again. Ooh. Well, I'm dead. GG. Even if I do escape, I'll die from infection. Good game. 10 out of 10. Would play again. Wish it was a bit longer though, but Hey, you know this is the way they wanted to make the game.
Ah!
Come on, horse, go. Oh, whoa. That was lag. Okay, thank you for telling me about fast travel now
Left.
while I'm trying to escape.
Elmo gets to the left, along the stream. Run for it!
Oh shit, they're still after me. Get the hell away from me.
Run for it!
Run, boy, run. Oh shit, where'd the guy go? This is really sucky. And my horse is running low on stamina, and so am I.
Run for it! Run for it!
Oh, my poor horse. Oh, jeez. Ooh, no.
Run for it!
Get away from me. Get away. I don't know what you're saying. Oh boy. How far is this? I'm bleeding to death from my leg. I'm gonna die from infection. The horse keeps getting slower. Okay.
Oh my god! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Enough! Enough!
Yeah, you turn the fuck away and run.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
There a doctor in the house? Is Dr. House here?
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Yeah, that'll work.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ooh. That's gotta hurt.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
We just kept her on the ground the entire time.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
All right, Lord Divish.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
That voice sounds a little young for him.
I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Ooh.
I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
We must defeat Sir Redhead and Sir Bald. You discovered your bed. A lot of discoveries today. Oh, my health is going back up. Ah, perfect. So I gotta talk to Robard. Okay.
You've done well,
Please
lad.
tell me what happened in
I'm
Skalitz.
sorry for your loss.
I have a kin there.
You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Yes, that is.
How rude.
He's a generous man and a good one. We'll take care of you until everything blows over. You risked your life to warn us, and we won't forget it.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, milady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
And everything else about you that is filthy. I mean, look at your clothes. They're full of holes. Almost like you're a peasant or something. Otherwise, there's more hunger. Or he doesn't eat, the weaker he gets. If he fasts long enough, he can even die. Okay. Yeah. So, I can pick that up. Does food go bad? Because if it doesn't, I can just pick all this stuff up and be like,
Watch where you're going.
Me? Okay. I gotta check, is there like a bad food meter? Why is my speech at 1? Ah, it's got durability. Wasn't that just great? Marigold potion effect. Oh, I should not eat that. I guess I accidentally ate a potion, but oh well. I've eaten enough food. Now I will go sleep. Okay, so the more gold it is, the worse it is. Gotcha. I guess. So where is... It's in here? Hello. So where am I sleeping? Here? You're tired, your stamina and eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is a solution. Go to bed, we're gonna go with compass. Set. With E, launch. Okay. Sit. And I can go to my inventory. What's it for me to take my shoes off? Is that important? Probably not. Let's... Man, I gotta sleep for fucking... Might as well sleep through the night. Get up in the morning. 10 hours? 10 hours of sleep, let's go. What's this?
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
Yes.
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Okay, well, thank you for the wine. I'll just get back to sleep now. Oh yeah, you gotta tell the story. You gotta talk about it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
And then,
the sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Yeah.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Yeah.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw
Sir
Father
Bald.
and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him.
Already said that.
He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Need a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I wanted to help her.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, They had me outnumbered, and they were well armed, too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
I learned women in the Middle Ages.
Terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
That's just good advice for anyone.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through.
Just shouldn't lose faith.
I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Well then. Does she have a thing for me? Oh man, got some PTSD going on.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
her son. Don't be a coward.
Ooh. Yes, I get it. I learned women in the
Wake
Middle
up.
Ages.
You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Skalitz. Well, it's saved and I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.